So, after his wife left him, he became sad again and he was crying to himself. One day, the village sports master met him and told him, Akala, why don't you start working out? Why don't you lose some weight? Maybe your wife may return to you. Akala took his advice and started working out and exercising. Akala started running, he started playing football. But the sad part was, after doing all this exercise, he would go and eat. So he wasn't losing any weight. So one day Akala sat down and thought about the whole thing. He went back to the sports master and narrated his ordeal and his plight with him. The sports master told him he should start working out and he should reduce his food intake and start consuming fruit. And one day, Akala noticed a slight change. He danced in the rain happily and was rejoicing. So Akala danced in the rain happily because he noticed he had started to lose weight. He started exercising more and started doing push-ups and a few other exercises. Before he knew it, he started gaining muscles and Akala became the hottest man in the village. He had an 8-pack and was muscular and was handsome. And this was a huge change for Akala. He was the hottest man in the entire village, and this shocked a lot of the villagers. They were really astonished by Akala's change. They could not believe it at all. They were so surprised. Even the slim ladies whom Akala used to chase after were also shocked. But now, Akala didn't have their time. He ignored them, and despite that, they still came to his house every day and pleaded for forgiveness and asked what they could do to make up for it. But Akala listened to no one except the wise old woman. And the woman advised him to pick a wife or two out of the ladies. So Akala told the ladies that they should do whatever they can to impress him, and then he will pick a wife out of them. And then the ladies started doing their best to impress Akala. Every day they will fetch water for him. They will go to the stream and fetch water for Akala every morning. Also, they will pluck a lot of firewood and bring it for Akala and carry it. They even went as far as washing his clothes. And that was not all. They did all this just to impress him. And they even cooked meals for him. But still, Akala was not impressed. And he remained quiet and didn't choose a wife. One day, they noticed Akala loved eating fruits. So each of the women went to go and charter fruits in which they would bring for Akala. Every day they would buy him baskets of fruits and drop in front of his house. Akala just kept on eating the fruits, doing exercises and becoming more muscular. And after eating the food, he would go to sleep and all the ladies would watch him and adore him like a sleeping beauty. So finally, one particular day, Akala chose 2 wives in which he would marry. Little did they know that that would be the beginning of their problem. Akala would maltreat them and send them to farm, even when they were pregnant. Each of the pregnant wives were forced to do works. They would go to the neighboring villages just to get good fruits for Akala. And one morning they decided to confront him. Akala shouted at his wives and refused to listen to them. He insulted them. But unknown to him, the village gossip was behind his hut, watching everything.